Hello, everyone, and happy Monday. I hope this live video is finding you all in health and in wealth and all those good things. Yeah, it is Monday, September the 28th, and I am sitting here in the closet area of my home trying to hide from my children. And yeah, hope you all saw our post earlier to grab a drink, grab a snack. Hey, Mary. Hi, honey. So I'm hiding in my closet because now Carter has found my hiding place. But hopefully you stay online and stay with us because we have a lot to talk about. We have what's going on with us, what's happening in the news, just a lot was happening. So hopefully you stay with us and be a part of it and actually comment, because that's the most important part of it, is that you comment. So this is why I need a backup charger. Where's my nanny and my production assistant? Let me tell you my list of what. See? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you love my shirt. Doesn't it go with my backdrop? Inside joke. Anyway, see how it all comes together in the frame? So first of all, I'm probably going to engulf in flames, but I can't open up this door because, again, I'm in a closet that's leading out into my backyard, and if I open the door, a bat probably flies in here, so I'm not going to do that. I am getting my other host on here. Let me just send out, and this is why. So anyway, if you want to get me anything for Christmas, I want you to get me a nanny, a housekeeper, a chef, maybe somebody who sommelier. Ain't that how you say it, when somebody who knows about different wines? Because since I've become officially a wino, I need somebody to pick out the best wines that's going to alleviate headaches in the morning, stress, take away any bill worries. How has your 2020 been? Thank you, Mary, for sticking with me. But while you're there, let me let other people know that we're on here so they can join us. Anyway, so last week I talked about my magnetic lashes. Oh, there she is. There is Miss Daryl. So I'm just waiting for her to join us. What up is Living Life DC. Hey, Kiana. What's up? We at 4 people. Yes, happy Monday. It is Monday, y'all. And again, I'm in my closet. Hope you guys like my artwork. Paint and sips are like the best thing to bring out your creativity. This one at the bottom was my first one, and then the one at the top was my second one. And you couldn't tell me that wasn't a Picasso on top because I literally was so impressed with myself. But I am waiting here for my other host to join me, Dal. She'll be coming in soon, so. Oh, there she is. There she is. Live right now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, baby, don't mess around.
There I am.
Yeah,
there I am. Yeah. Guys, there I am. Fresh and ready.
Yes, fresh and ready.
Hold on. You ain't going out hot pink lip. Hold on. Because I have made a conscious choice.
Listen, let me tell you, if you knew what I looked like beforehand, the struggle to put these magnetic lashes on and adjust this hair hat, as I like to call it, with this lip was a struggle.
First of all, Shop, do you know, I was 10 minutes for the show. I said, what you want? You want eyelashes or you want coffee? What you want?
You're like, what do I have time for?
I had just enough time to put my eyelashes on, but then I was like, you know what? I got those on pretty quick. Let me go get my coffee before the store closed.
Well, listen, you had a fresh, youthful looking face. So I was here for it. So.
Oh yeah, no, I thank you so much. As yours is also. Let me get back to the light.
And it's funny because I was torn about whether or not if I was going to drink some wine, because the last time we was on this, I think I finished almost a bottle of wine, and then my children came down screaming. And I was like, what do I look like walking around here sober? So I pulled myself some
Let
wine.
me invite some folks on.
Yes. So far we
Uh,
have 3 people and they're still with us. We have Miss
thank you
Mary
guys so
Andrews.
much for being with us.
We
Okay.
have Living Life DC joined.
Let
Miss
me just thank you, Living Life.
Kiana, my
Thank you for
co-host for
coming.
Inspire, is on here. Thanks for being here.
Yay.
This is the
Yay,
late night
co-host from
version.
Inspire.
Yes.
All
Kiana is
right.
on here. She's a founder and co-host of We Inspire Together. So she's on here too as well.
Okay. Yay. Hold on. Let me just get Kay on the line and
Well,
let me
make sure you guys stay with us. I know that, being on live, everybody has now adult ADD, so we get distracted. So
yeah, guys. Just hold fast real fast. I'm just gonna get it going.
if copyright infringement wasn't a thing, I would play some music, keep you all entertained because
Okay. Got the invite going as people hey, it's that motion in the ocean. What's going on?
yes.
Let's get this phone off of out of this jailhouse thing that it's in and get it onto where I can talk and be stable. All right.
Well, I will say, at least your Wi-Fi is really rocking right now because,
girl, let me tell you something. It is okay. I am on and popping now. On and popping.
All right, you got everybody on.
Yay!
Okay.
How has been your week? What has been going down for the week? How has Jersey been?
Listen, I'm just trying to tell you that.
What you doing? Still inviting people?
I am, but no, I was just saying in terms of what's been going on with my week. I mean, I was just telling friends earlier how I was always a person who did not want to be the parent who beat their children. Because, as Black kids, we grew up, getting our ass beat all day long. And I was like, I'm never going to beat my kids. I'm going to do timeout. We're going to be able to talk it out. And I'm chopping them in the throat on a regular basis. Like, it's just.
You like, no. I need something that works fast. Guys, timeout. I got to keep putting y'all in timeout. Who's going to learn the lesson right away?
It's not working.
Learn it fast.
It's not. And so I'm just like, I keep saying that I'm going to end up calling Child Protective Services on myself. Like, it's going to be like, hello, yeah, I want to report that I'm about to be shit on my kids. It hasn't happened yet, but I just want to report it in advance.
I just want y'all to be ready to come get me because
it's going down. But I mean, it just, I was just saying the other day, I was watching this video about this woman who got a mask tased because she got masked. And I was like, everybody got asthma now. Everybody got Legar's disease. They got gangrene, syphilis. This reason why I can't wear a mask. I'm like, I wish there was a disease I can come up with to not have to wear a mask. Like, is insufficient funds a disease? Because I have it.
Listen, that means you can't afford to mask. Okay? But if you could afford one, you could wear it. But that means mask isn't available.
I just can't. So I'm just like, listen, I mean, I don't want, I'm fat. I can't be walking around here with stuff covering my mouth, but I have to. So therefore, there we are. But everybody, can I just use as fatness as an excuse? No, I can't. I have to wear this mask. But, other than that, it's been a week. We still here. We made it, if nothing else.
We made it. And I'm like looking forward to Mondays. First of all, let's do a fan shout out. When Gloria is on the line, my auntie Gwen, it's that motion in the ocean. Miss Mariah Andrews, Kiana T, Living Life DC. Y'all here. And we here. And it's on and popping.
Late night.
So what has been the success check-in for you this week, Sha? When we start our shows, guys, we do a success check-in. Do me a favor, put your success check-in down in the comments too as we ask the question. We'll go and we'll shout your successes out as well. What has been the success? What bridge have you crossed this week?
Well, I don't want to get too much detail about it, but on Wednesday, I'll be doing something with LOL Network, which is Kevin Hart. So I haven't gotten much detail about what exactly it entails. So when I know, when I'm allowed to say, So that was God's blessing through that happening, because it happened through networking through somebody else,
Yeah.
and that just how it happened. So
Amen.
so
Amen. I'm talking about that's how the Lord works. The Lord is like, listen, you don't need an audition for me to
no,
bless you.
that's so
You just
true.
need to be in good spirits, be happy, and I will bring all the things to you. Because, I was telling somebody this yesterday, it's our covenant right to be famous.
Hello.
We just have to step into it. The Lord already promises, not to even to us, to our fathers. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? He swore that he would make our names great and famous. We would be wealthy. We would be distinguished. So it's our actual covenant, right? So as for me, my success, I think I said this last week. Did you go away for a minute?
No, I think because I don't have
Can you hear me?
phone or do not disturb.
Got some technical difficulties going on.
I don't know. I'm trying to hit do not disturb. I'm sorry, everybody. Can you see me?
I can see you. And guess what? You're clear.
Okay, good. Okay, go.
That's
So
the
you're
important
saying
thing.
and it's so true. So it's so true that you were saying. It's so true. And I believe it. That's why I received that. And I just received the fact that I got to stop sowing doubt in my head and just believe that, what God's abundance of our lives is going to happen. It truly is. Especially the fact we know we've been putting in the work.
Exactly. Now, you know what? That reminded me, you just saying stop sowing the doubt. And this has been my biggest success thing for the week. Whenever, I live by myself, and sometimes I'll have, a thought, I'll think a scary thought, sometimes something I've seen, or I'll think something, that might be like doubtful because I'm waiting for something. And I immediately begin to say, please forgive me, Father, because
Yes.
you are all protecting, you are all knowing, you are all blessing. And whenever I am thinking anything that is not of him, I'm like, please forgive me, Father, because I know that's not coming from you. And that means I'm not at full trust for you. And I want to always show the Father that I'm at full trust for him. I do feel the win also too. I was hosting this event yesterday. It was a, royal event. And I was supposed to meet them another place, and then happened to, couldn't find them at this other place. So I was like, well, I'll just meet y'all at the place that the event is going to be at, And this girl had no coincidence. She confided in me about wanting to not curse in her comedy. And, I had that battle years ago when I first started desiring to like do church shows, do clean shows. And, I'm talking about me and this girl sat and had church, and I was just telling her how we represent the Lord, and I promised the Lord that I would represent him on all stages. Well, it was my turn to host this event. And I just said to myself, oh, I will represent, when I be seeing a lot of like African garbs, I kind of associate that with like, a lot of people not being, believing in Jesus, and, believing in other like religions or whatever. But, Jesus, a lot of people didn't know Jesus when Jesus was walking the earth. They believed in other things. And so, I'm just like, no, I'm about to spread the love, but I'm about to spread the word, the Lord's word, girl. And I was, all acknowledging the Holy Spirit. And then, for a quick second, I was gonna just say the Holy Spirit without saying Jesus, but the Lord was like, tell them who the Holy Spirit comes through. And I was like, through Jesus Christ, and girl, people was getting mad. This bum got mad, and this the other lady was like, alhamdulillah, and you know what I was like? Let them talk. I was like, just because they don't agree with me don't mean that Jesus, I'm not going to spread the Lord's word. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I was like, and now, as a person that believes in Jesus, our role is to love everybody. You know what I'm saying? And people had a great time. People really received it. And I just feel like that was my hugest win,
So you made it through the whole set or the whole time hosting, never used any profanity?
Oh no, never said anything. But I definitely crossed that. Like I have worked on that so much to not like to do church shows, because I've been doing church shows like out here, like in LA a lot, but I have crossed that threshold a while ago. But I feel like the Lord sent me to this place early to minister to this other woman who had gone through the same battle, because we've never spoken before. I saw her one time on this show, and she just came up to me out of the blue and was like, you know, I'm having trouble because I feel like I'm an evangelist, but then my set, I feel like my mouth is dirty. And I was just able to minister to her how I went through the same thing, and how, you know, the Lord is putting it on our heart to grow and to deliver cleaner. You know what I'm saying? But make sure that you just, you know, publicly ask for forgiveness. You know, you can minister, you can evangelize, not by doing a sermon, but literally by living. When I'm on stage and I'll be like, please forgive me, Lord, I didn't mean to curse. See, that's being an evangelist right there, because people see me serving the Lord, and then they be like, oh, wow, she's doing the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So,
but do you still keep like the basic biblical curse words in there, like an ass or a damn, or you try to be more aware of that too?
I have to be aware of it all, but that don't mean it's not going to come out now. You know what I'm saying? I feel something might get on my nerves, and so I might be real upset about something, and then it might all come out, and I might say every curse word, and then I'd be like, you know what, y'all, that's got me cursing. You know, even when I was on the phone with my auntie Gwen last night, I was like, Gwen, please forgive me. These niggas got me riled up out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because that's just what it is. You know, you spend 40-something years cursing, and now you going clean. You know, it does take time, but that's what I was telling her, is we give ourselves a process. We serve a forgiving God. God is not like, now I just forgave you on Thursday. Now
I ran out.
You know
I ran out.
He's not us. You know what I'm saying? So we keep constantly forgive, because we got to constantly forgive ourselves. The Lord constantly forgives us, but that's also how he wants to do with other people, is constantly, you know, have to forgive them every day, because, you know, I be having to do that every day too, you know?
But let me ask you this. So then a friend of mine has constantly, she's given up the word bitch. And she was the one that was always like, I hate bitches, I hate bitches. So she was always the one that's like saying that to one of us. And she said, you know, she hates now that we say it all the time. You know, because as girls, sometimes we say it to each other. Do you feel like that same thing in terms of like, you know, as women, we shouldn't say that to each other? Because, you know, like, bitch, girl, look at your bitch. So it becomes so common to say it. So then, what do you, in terms of like this communication with your friends, feel about it?
I will still let out a bitch, girl, but then I will still watch, like, you know, when you make a decision that you want to start cleaning up the language, then you start, like, I start feeling convicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I am using a word too much, or if I not want to say it, so I'll even, you know, I didn't even notice on the phone with my dad, or like, you know, if I'll say a word and I'll be like, oh, excuse me, Dad, I'm trying to stop cursing or whatever, you know, just.
Do you curse with your, you curse with your father? It's so funny, as a grown, excuse me, see, as a grown adult, there's something about cursing in front of my family, my parents. Even if I'm telling a story and somebody was like, Mom, I'm still like bleeping Miles. He was like, I don't do it. So that's something you've always done? Like, been able to curse?
I have really improved, because I will let out this motherfucker. First of all, that's the how she go? Girl,
really?
Get brought up, because, you know, also too, I'm an only child, so, you know, when you're an only child, your parents be your friends.
They let you get away with stuff. You get away with a whole lot of stuff.
You know, the thing about it too is, because, you know what, I do tell my parents everything. Like, I always imagine, like, you know, if anything ever happens to me, I don't want my parents to not know the full story of me. I want them to know every single thing from the horse's mouth. This is what happened. This is who I am, you know, so I always come from that perspective. But like, now I do have, as you know, a very, you know, respect for, you know, not even so much them, but for myself, wanting to just do it less. But I still get riled up, because even, girl, last night I'm talking to my AT about my ex-boyfriend calling me, talking about, I'm trying to give you these ideas to help your career. And I'm like, nigga, you ain't even been in entertainment yet. You work at Lowe's, nigga. How are you telling me any ideas?
Wait a minute.
Talk about you giving me ideas to blow up. So of course I'm going off. I'm going off.
How dare you?
How
dare you?
First of all, did you realize I don't like you no more? nigga, did you realize that before you even called me?
Do you said that's why we're not together? Because you want to tell me what to do with my life? Thanks. Goodbye.
The thing about it too is we not together because you're not telling yourself what to do with your own life.
With your own life. Exactly.
I need you to start coming up with ideas on what to do with your own life first.
Right.
Then hit me off. Then hit me off with a fresh idea.
Inspire yourself. Inspire your own self.
He talking about, did you get the idea that I sent you for the sketch? Because that's going to be the new thing right there. I said, what idea did you send me? Shop, girl, hold on. Let me look it up because I need to read it to you, Shop. I need to read it to you.
But wait, he's not in the industry at all, and he's calling you up saying, like, I got this good idea for a sketch.
Not narrow. And girl, look, let me tell you something. I can't even pull it up.
But wait, while you're doing that, let's do a fan checking because we've had some great responses and comments. I think Law School on Faith said, "Preach, Queens." That was
I can't even see the comments.
No.
No,
no.
Please do it. Thank you so much for joining, Kate.
Deaticus is joining us. What's up, Deaticus? Sherwin links at LMBO. Law School Faith said, "Wait, Ninja, you work at Lowe's." Only child ruling. See the style said, "Bless our folks." Let me see who else we got. 0612, which is Kanika. Hey, Kanika. BNA Comedy was on here. Shout out to you. Let me see. I don't know why you get paid because when it paused, it probably messed everything up. Damn, whoever decided to Instagram FaceTime me. I don't know what that was about, but Tabitha Success is getting these braids out. I think your Auntie Gwen said something about Tabitha Success is getting these braids out.
Oh yeah.
So yes. I don't know why you can't see it, but yeah. So I'll be the one reading them. Just
okay, and that's cool because you know what? Last time I've been reading them the last couple of times, so we'll let you do all the fan check-ins. First of all, thank you so much to all the fans that checked in. Before we continue about my ex-boyfriend and how I could go on and on over
Please tell me what he said.
I'm gonna save that for the stage, guys. Okay, so when y'all see me live, I will give you this nigga's full name and address because he really pissed me off. But let's get into the topics because you sent me, first of all, Black Excellence. We got to start with Black Excellence. Chance the Rapper donated $250K with Justin Bieber.
Yes.
To those affected by these hard times. First of all, can I just say how much I love when I see Blacks and whites get together for a main cause. Like I'm one of them people that I want to see my Black people like win, but I just love when the earth is experiencing unity, and especially when we have our celebrities, people who are on a more visible platform that are working together because it speaks volumes.
And plus, I think a lot of people have now honorarily recruited Justin as the giving him a Black card. So now they're like, oh, that solidified it. So that just gave him even more Black brownie points, if you want to call it. So yes, they said he gave on the heels of collaboration. They did a collaboration together called Holy from Justin Bieber's latest album. They joined forces to donate $250,000 to fans suffering from the COVID pandemic. So that's awesome.
Oh, wait, let me inform our fans because I just read, because guys, I'm probably going to be one of the recipients, guys. They just said, thanks for the love on Holy at Chance the Rapper and I, this is Justin Bieber, are partnering with Cash App to give away a total of $250K today to those affected by these hard times. Tell us your story if you feel like sharing. To enter your
this is awesome. I didn't read all this part.
Drop your cash tag and use hashtag JBChanceHoly. Oh, okay, guys. I might have to call y'all right back because I got things to do.
And I'm trying to tell you. I was just saying earlier that I don't pay bills no more. So I'm like, bills? Who pay bills? So why would you do that? That's dumb. But so this may incentivize me to do something like that. So let me see. We have Sherwin, the fan check real quick. Sherwin XL said Dale is hilariously talented. Let's see who else
Sherwin, thank you so much.
And he said, wow. Law School on Faith says LOL, full name and address. LOL. Yes. So let me see what everybody else to join. So we
Okay,
have
full name and
Nasan,
address, okay?
Nasan Drama Hawk 5765. Just said Hawk. So hey to you.
That's his signature right there. Shout out to everybody that's coming on the line. I love it. Let's get on to the topics at hand. No cops charged with Breonna Taylor's murder. Let me just start by saying this too. On Saturday, I did a ride for Black Lives with this organization called Ride for Black Lives. We rode 25 miles. I rode 30 total because I had to ride 2.5 miles there, 2.5 miles back. But I'm talking about blacks, whites, Spanish, Asian, kid, one kid or whatever. But, literally going around in solidarity, just going through, seeing some people, occasionally being like, who do we ride for? Black lives, and it was just so powerful. But so disheartening at the same time. And what my aunt was telling me, my aunt Gwen was saying that the attorney general out there is dating or married to Mitch McConnell's family. You know what I'm saying? So guys, we got to get it's not even at this point. The Lord needs to get these people out of here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta give it to the Lord because they are demonic.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is when I don't, feel like I wish I could insert tape of like last week saying I knew that these cops were not going to get charged. Not only because of the AG and his ties to the Republican Party and so on and so on. I just realized how much the police are protected by the laws they create for themselves. Grand juries are set up of their peers. And so that's the other thing about it. It's typically people that they work within their inner circle. So we already knew, like, to me, I mean, it is so unsettling no matter how we look at it. I mean, it's something where if it had gone the other way, I still would have been surprised. Like I saw a post up that said, Breonna Taylor, I'm sorry that the walls in the apartment got justice before you did.
I saw that.
And it's so true. Like, it didn't even matter, like, the recklessness of that individual who just decided to just spray the apartment. Just even if you just said him, even if you said, I'm going to hold him accountable because he recklessly shot without, like, blindly into an apartment without any regard for anybody's life. Like, you couldn't even charge him. Say it again.
Through a window.
Through a window. Wall. Yes. So law school faith said, yes, he's been bought and paid for by the McConnell family. They're grooming him to be the Republican Party's President Obama. Well, black people ain't falling for that. We know what that looked like. A wolf in sheep's clothing. We already know what that looks like. So there's no way. And I want to shout out to everybody who's come on here. Wally Don Bell, thanks for joining us. And it's just one of those things where it's just like, it's disheartening. And Tamika Mallory, who is part of one of the co-founders of, I think, Black Lives Matter, as well as an organization called Until Freedom, she spoke so eloquently and so poignant about the fact that she said her overall statement was, skin folk don't make you kinfolk. And I just was like, it was just so on point. She just made the point that just because we black and he's black, don't mean the fact that he's gonna be down for the people. They had somebody put a montage up of all these pictures of him being bosomed up and nestled up with Mitch McConnell, like being stroked and coddled by him. So that tells you right then and there. You think he was gonna really make the effort to put charges against these cops? No, under no circumstances. His political career is way more important than his donors and all those who think like, and they'll talk about the fact that we have had comments from people on our videos talking about
that Breonna, even though she didn't deserve to die, she had a warrant out for her arrest. Yeah. And it's not who she's all cracked up to be. And I mean, of course, I've been responding to, real classy to say we agree that she did not deserve to die because people don't have to be perfect to live out here. You know what I'm saying? People are living out here that's killed 15 kids in a high school, and ain't even got one bullet wound right there. Yeah. They've killed 9 black people in the church, but these are events that also happened in the 60s too. Now, I do want to say this, Hankinson, which is the officer that was fired, it said that Hagerson, he had a bail bond of $15,000. Part of his bail bond is that he cannot have any gun in his charge, any firearms in his charge, you know. And he was like petitioning to the judge, talking about let me keep the firearm because he been getting death threats. Oh, nigga, now you scared? Oh,
right.
okay. Oh, you
trying to
now.
get his gun back because he want to pop off of somebody walking down the street looking like they was trying to cause trouble.
Oh,
Please.
you want to pop off when, you know, to defend yourself. Oh, okay. Nigga, pop off and defending yourself. You don't pop off when a person is sleeping in the bed. This nigga shot through the window and the sliding glass door. And, you know, for them to even say, like, you know, I'm not even upset with I mean, I'm upset with the police officers as well. But with the jury, like, y'all may y'all have sleepless nights for the rest of y'all life.
But people don't realize that but a lot of times those juries, those grand juries anyway, they're not peers. And that's the problem that people don't understand. If you go to trial, once you're charged, then yes, that has to be of your peers. Grand juries are not. They are firemen in your local town, the clerk. Like they're not of your peers. They could be people that are hand selected by the DA. So that's already stacking it up against you to ensure that charges are not going to go against this person. So, I mean, let me just do a fan checking about what some things people have said so far. Law School on Faith says she was so articulate, probably talking about Tamika Mallory. Deatica says, amen. Sherman XL says, these days our people are at rage and an all-time high. And Law School of Faith said, no one is perfect. Shout out to J Money 000 for joining us. And it says, this is no nonsense. We've been going through this. This needs to stop. And you can start simple. Law School on Faith said you can start simple, set up an active neighborhood watch. So you know, it's just, I don't know. I'm at a loss, and it's just sad when you expect that this is the outcome. You know, when you could already feel like in the atmosphere for it to have taken 194 days, I think it was, for them to come to this, that you already knew that this was going to be the outcome.
Also, too, I want to give y'all an update. This is via CNN. This happened today. The former Louisville police officer charged in connection to Breonna Taylor's killing pleaded not guilty Monday to 3 counts of first-degree wanton endangerment. Brett Hagerson was fired from the Louisville Police Department in June for his actions during a raid on Taylor's apartment. And that's when first of all, shout out to this judge, Judge Ann Bailey Smith, who would refuse to, agree to him having firearms, so shout out to her, that good decision, because guys, I know that sometimes it could not be enough, but that, I think in cases like this, we have to acknowledge the one good thing that somebody has done here, so that we can keep on getting those one good things, because other than that, people give up when they're not getting credit for this one thing that happened, you know what I'm saying? And we need to, we got to baby step these people, because they don't have no the guilt. You would think you couldn't even sleep at night if you'd have killed somebody. Just knowing somebody's dead, you couldn't even sleep at night. And these people is going home, get something to eat, going to Waffle House. I mean, they chilling. But you know what? May the souls of our ancestors, may the spirits of our ancestors remove their freedom in the mind and in the spirit. May you not be able to go nowhere without seeing people randomly, seeing souls randomly after you, because you just deserve to have no peace while you're living. And I do feel like that too, because I do feel like the Lord's vengeance, I talked about the Lord's vengeance
is greater than anything.
Because did you hear about the 2 officers, them shooting 2 officers during the protest?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so what I'm telling you is we can pray for the Lord's retribution, and the Lord will respond.
And again, I've always said, listen, I don't believe in, resulting this to violence, but at some point people are going to get tired of all of it. That's just all it comes down to.
I feel you. Like, I don't ever like to speak of violence because I have family on the force. So I don't want this to be people against the police. Then I'm getting a call, you know what I'm saying? A tragic call with my family. but I do want to see those officers get what is coming to them in particular, because
Yeah.
you have removed it. But you know what I was also thinking too is with the ride for Black Lives that I went on, in response to the Breonna Taylor verdict, I also am going to write to them. I said I was going to wait for the video to get up just to see what the video was talking about, because I kind of got there after they were saying the reason they were riding. Because what I want to start doing, though, is I want to start writing for the Black lives that have been taken by other Black people, because that will then start to just now put I think a cemented stamp on on Black Lives Mattering. Because when it's not something that people have to go against, like when Black people are talking about these white officers, when you insert the word white in there, then immediately you have somebody tensed up, like, oh,
Yes.
what? Wait, justify? Oh, no. But I think when we have when we start coming together and we're riding for the Black lives that have been taken by other Black, then I feel like we'll get more people on board to be like, wow, this mother is crying. This is another, we've got to stop, because people do identify with mothers, and then we don't have to have race statements up in there. We don't have to have those things up in there.
No.
I feel like, we can build off of that aspect of it as well.
And let me just do a fan check-in right quick. Deatica says they have been consistently on trying to devalue her life, talking about Breonna Taylor. Law School on Faith says, yes, Sherwin acts like Dylan Shaw mentioned, we need to get involved with local law enforcement. You can start simple, and she was saying about the set of neighborhood watch. See the style said the juries are constrained by the laws available. Kentucky state law is biased towards law enforcement. Law School of Faith said advance from there, get citizens on the police commission. NASA and Drama Hawk said crazy because she had a warrant, she deserves to die. Basically talking about the comment we made earlier. And Law School of Faith, keep moving forward. Your persistence will pay off. Let's see who else. We had a join from the Real Dope Black King and Spry Rod. Thank you all for joining. Brother G to L is on here with us. I am Boogie joined. He said, damn.
Hey, guys, I can't see nobody on here, but thank y'all so much for joining. Thank y'all so much for being a part of the Uplate update. Guys, also too, before we continue on, I want to let you know that me and Sha are also doing me and Sha used to do this show on YouTube. We interviewed people, we did sketches, we did basically a lot of the things that I do on the Dell Show, but it was me and Sha, so it was a whole different chemistry, and we just had so much fun. Well, we're doing those interviews again. We're back doing our first interview tomorrow with Russell Taylor.
Yes.
You got to look him up online. He did the wake up video, and it's so powerful. I can even look at some parts of the video because it was like showing that, the actions of the police officers. But anyway, we're going to be talking to him. It's going to be on our YouTube. The link is in our bio. Make sure you're following Uplate TV. Yes. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. But it's also going to be on our Facebook because we're streaming live and we're interviewing him live. Guys, it's going to be lit. It's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, which means 4:30 p.m. LA time. So y'all must, join in. And I'm telling you, I'm going to post a flyer. I'm going to have Shop post a flyer as soon as I do the flyer, guys. It's going to be up.
Well, why she's thinking about working on that, Law School on Faith has said she loved this lip color. So I wanted to share what it is. It is Maybelline's Matte. It's like the best thing. I'm talking about, you can do a whole lot of oral things with this. And this is late night television. So, and it will stay on.
Living the secret. Shaw got the third baby in the process, huh?
Child, no. Jesus. No. I'm giving myself a self-cut uterus situation. No. No. So yes, it's the Law School of Faith said, you two are great together. Sherman Excel said thumbs up. We got another joint. You guys, you are doing it. Yeah,
I'm like loving it. On my side, I can only see 6 people join. And I can't see none of the screen, the scrolling. I can't see any of it. It just has like my Aunt Gwen. So I'm thinking, well, you know what I was over here thinking? I was like, I don't care if nobody ain't on. I'm giving up the good energy anyway. And come to find out, y'all have made it.
We're making it. Yes, no, we're in here killing it. But in other topics, if you've not heard or have not heard
Speaking of
that,
someone who made it.
right. Mariah Carey is soon to release her memoir, her tell-it-all memoir, and she's released snippets of it. And two things she has talked about was that Derek Jeter was a catalyst for her leaving Tommy Mottola and Eminem and her love affair with the two of them. And I just thought to myself, who cares? I don't care about nobody's old vagina chronicles.
I am so surprised to hear you say that, because after you, like, last week, y'all, like, after we went on to StreamYard and did like a StreamYard live, and Shaw was talking about the Emmys, and I was like, I don't give up. Guys, give me my bag of curse words, because I don't give a curse word about this. And I was so surprised to hear her be like, one Emmy for one is an Emmy for all.
For all of us.
And, because I'm looking at Mariah Carey. Now, look, what I did go and read it, of course, read the excerpts in the New York Times. And Mariah Carey was talking about how Tommy Mottola was, whitewashing everything.
Yeah.
And because, I remember a long time ago, Mariah Carey did this Mariah Carey did this radio interview. They were talking about her on Russ Parr's radio show, which is a popular radio show in DC. And they were wondering, like, what race she was when she first came out. And she said, I have many races in me, but none of them are Black. And so, from that point on, I had just turned off every song, because I'm like, this is one of those bitch, we can hear when you Black. You know what I'm saying?
We know it.
So
we know it.
The thing about being Black is something Black people can hear. We don't need to see, even if you look your whitest. When you open up your mouth, we be like, oh, there's a local in there. There's a Black grandma over there.
Well, you got to think about it. T. Marie, she was white. She just had Black hair in her in other ways. See what I did there?
Oh, but guess what? I do see what you did, but I never in a million years thought Tina Marie, because one thing about it is, guys, I can also hear when you're white. I don't care how Black you sound. And when I tell you, I really respect Tina Marie as a songwriter and a singer. But when you open up your mouth, I know for a fact you're a purebred white woman.
Country twang somewhere.
No, purebred white woman. Like, guys, I'm telling you, I can hear. Sean, do you remember that time when you was like, I'm telling you, this guy sounds like he's white. You're not, if you don't see his voice, you're going to sound, I'm telling you, watch, I'll show you. And remember you showed me his voice and I was like, oh, he's a light-skinned Black. And girl, I'm talking about, my ear is trained. Guys, I have some very racist ears. And if you are...
They're trained. They are
trained.
Completely trained.
They're trained, okay? And the thing is, I'm working on my personality to not be, a prejudiced or biased person, but my ears, oh, let me tell you something.
They know.
She can hear. Yeah, she can hear.
They already know. Let's do another thing. Check in. Because they are like on it right now, and I love it. Deatica said, "Is that what made her make a rock album?" Because that's another thing she said she did, some kind of rock background vocals. Who knows? I can't with you. Mariah was telling everything. Sherman XL says the Queen's like, so what, Mariah? Sherman XL, LOL. Comedian Alabama joined us. Shout out to Comedian Alabama. And the Law School Face said Tommy Mottola had the house wired. He would contact her via intercom. Where are you, Mariah?
Yes.
Wow.
Said they had a camera in every room.
Yeah, that's some weird, freaky stuff.
But the thing about it too is, she said Derek Jeter was a catalyst. She also said, once I found out that he had was from an Irish mother and a Black father, that turned her on. And those interracial, intersexual relations really gave her the juice to get going from Tommy Mottola with his small.
Which means that she didn't want nobody fully Black. She was like, you got what percentage Black are you? Oh, we good to go. Let's do it.
No,
because at that time she had acknowledged her being Black.
But the thing about it too is she wanted a record deal first because she said she never had no physical attraction to Tommy Mottola. So, boo, you knew she was signing up for her?
She was hiding that. That's why she was suppressing her love for black men until she met Nick Cannon. And then I don't know what happened there. Couldn't even tell you.
God bless Mariah, because what I did take from this is she was really going through it with her family, girl. I was like, is this Meghan Markle? Is this Mariah Carey? Because light-skinned famous black women really be going through it when they
especially when you look more white. You definitely do. When you can pick a side, you can be like, now I'm Becky. And all of a sudden, next you now Shaquita. She was like, and one day the next, she didn't know who she wanted to be. So
I'm talking about, because and it's so crazy. It is a thing, though. It is a thing because you do grow up with these two very rich sides of you, and every side needs to be like, oh, you need to choose one. But the thing about it too is, once you are black, you can't choose one. You are black. There's no other choice. And then when the blacks find out you are choosing one, you know what I'm saying? Like another, I'm gonna tell you two examples. Christian Keys, Christian Keys is like this actor, really good looking actor that my aunt is just determined that I'm gonna marry Christian Keys, girl.
Who is this?
You gotta look him up.
I mean, Google him. Hold on.
He played like a Tyler Perry movies. Now he's on, on some show.
And she got you married off to him.
She got me married off to him, but I got me divorcing him already. Okay, because I found out, he grew up adopted, having somebody that was adopted.
Christian Keys.
So anyway, but look, the thing about Christian is Christian has, he's mixed as well. You know what I'm saying? But he be like, I'm mixed, but I'm black. I'm mixed, but I'm black. But then Shamar Moore.
Oh yeah, he's kind of like a different version of Shamar Moore, like a 99-cent store version of him. Okay.
Now, but Shamar Moore be like, I'm half white, and girl, let me tell you something. That couldn't drive me out even more. Like that just drives me every time to hear him claiming, "Oh, I'm half white." Like, nigga, we don't care about that. We care about you claiming your blackness. When
that's it.
Constantly be like, I'm half this. Like, like even Mariah.
But you know what? When black people do that, that's to make themselves more palatable to white people. Because they're trying to be like, but I'm not all the way black, right? So that's for them to make them feel like, so they can like say certain things that they normally wouldn't say in mixed company. So they know that that's what that's about. That's code word for being like, you can be like, these black people over here. Yeah. That's all that is. So I don't. And
I just cringe every
time. I
just cringe every time, guys.
Well, listen. People have cringed over the years that are like that is Tiger Woods. He's been off my list of acknowledging him for years when he got on Oprah and called himself Kabbalah Nation. I've been off Tiger, so.
Yeah, well, also, too, I think Tiger has been off us because we've been off him.
He's never been on the cover yet.
I gotta go get my charger.
Or Ebony.
Tiger, when you kicking off the real, I'm Asian, see that, right? First of all, you can't tell a black woman you part Asian at all, because first of all, what we think about. We come from the Mandingo.
Listen, sir and ma'am. Nobody wants it. Like, you're not impressing me. You're not impressing me by telling me that at all.
What gets on my nerves is you are getting all these beautiful features from us. Yeah, you got to keep on acknowledging. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is like, looking part white and being like, now I'm part Nigerian. Now I'm part. Right. Nobody can't wait to say that. They just can't wait to be like, now I'm above you now.
I'm Irish.
So I'm
3/4 Italian. I'm 1/8.
Guess what? And when you get to Italy, you know what they be like?
Nigga.
Exactly. I was about to sing it, but you beat me to it.
Oh Lord,
guys! I want to remind you guys so much that make sure you click our YouTube, our link in the bio, to follow us on YouTube. We are interviewing Russell Taylor tomorrow, the singer Russell Taylor tomorrow,
Yes.
via a live stream. It's going to be so fun. You'll be able to comment. We'll be able to put your comments in. So I want you guys to take part in that. It takes place tomorrow at 4:30 Pacific time and 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're, in any other time other than that, guys, you need to jump on one of those shows. Okay.
Right. Just get on. Get online. I just want to shout out to Law School on Faith. I love you. You are the best.
Look, Kay, love you, Kay.
She is the best. She is like, LOL, she cringes. Tiger got the golf club to the lip, problem solved. LOL part Nigerian, part Kenyan. Sherwin XL said the only time Tiger was looking at himself as black was after his wife left him black and blue. Wally Don Bell said thumbs up. I would like to interview the cleaning lady. Rookie the year joined us. Shout out to him. This has been great. But yes. So yeah, but Mariah. Okay.
Well, guys, also too, guys, Mariah mentioned Eminem up in there, but because we were just bashing white people for the last 10 minutes, he doesn't count.
He does.
Like, we love you, Eminem.
He did a whole cipher on BET about racism.
White talk for tonight.
No, Eminem doesn't get it. I will give him the props all day long. He did a whole cipher on BET about racism. I will never come down to him about anything he does.
He did?
Yes.
He did. Shout out to Eminem.
Look at
Shout
that.
out to Eminem. I really, love his, he definitely has some good music, but guys, I told you, I have racist ears. Guys, you need to sound white. Let me tell you something. If you got a white sounding song, you got some old Led Zeppelin, you got some old Amy Winehouse, you got anything like that's actually white, guys, I'm with it. If you do anything black and with a white voice, guys,
I don't want to hear it. You talking about like you gotta lose yourself in the music in the moment. That was my anthem.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Eminem granted, he had some corny stuff that I was like, that's for that audience. But then he had other songs that I was like, you gotta lose yourself in the music in the moment. Something when you hold it. And it was so transferable. Like when I would get on stage, it was like in my head, you gotta lose yourself in the music in the moment. So that's why. I'm
talking about, guys, I really appreciate Sean letting me know what his words are, because as soon as I hear and I feel like
they should change.
Oh Lord!
Wait. Sherman XL said if the God MC Rakim gave Eminem a thumbs up, you know he's good. So see, Sherman, I'm telling you.
I don't know. Rakim might be trying to get his red pay. He might be trying to get another deal. Rakim. I'm surprised at you, right? I mean, the thing about it too is I feel like he is good. I am not a hater. I just am very honest when I tell you, I like all my white friends, my white things. I like them nice and white. You know what I'm saying?
Right, regular white.
I need you to stay in white lane. You know what I'm saying?
Well, wait. I think your auntie Gwen said.
I do know people that flow.
Your auntie Gwen said she loved Alan Stone. I love Alan Stone too.
My auntie Gwen. Now, let me tell you something. Alan Stone is my auntie Gwen nephew. Now, something I can take when you are a soulful singer. Like I can take it, but again, I'm still don't be listen to it. But I did appreciate Alan Stone so much. When I went to, my auntie Gwen took me to his concert, and I was like, he is really good. I'm like, he is really good. I really love Alan Stone's music, but again, it's just so much music to download. So much black music to download.
It's so many others. But that's so true.
Okay, so we got a few minutes left.
I'm gonna say, so what have you been the funny of the week out in LA for you?
The funny of the week just happened, guys. It's also my lesson of the week. Let me tell y'all something, honey. Judge not, and ye shall not be judged. So I'm crossing the street, coming back from getting my coffee. You know what I'm saying? And this white man is in the street. girl, and I'm like, and he is all in front of this. First of all, he was dancing real crazy on the curb when I passed. So I'm looking at him like, okay, they separated from him. So he just doing his own thing. I come back across the street. He is laid out in the street doing some whack dance move. And the car, like a Jeep is like right here by him, like, having to slow down. So I'm like, walking across the street with the coffee, and I'm like, what is he doing out here looking a mess all in the street? And girl, he got out the street, and then I looked up, and I'm about to get hit by the same car. I was like, so look, the people was like, they was pointing to the white man. They was telling him, they was like, and she was doing the thing, and the same thing. I was like, that's right, y'all. And I was judging the shit out of him, and I looked at him, and I'm about to get hit because I needed to hurry my ass up across the street as opposed to taking time to judge this man. So that is my, that's my LA funny, but that's my also my lesson is judge not, and you shall not be judged because Anyway, what's your Jersey funny? What's your Jersey?
I realized that I guess not so much the wrong business. I have another side business. When I have now gone into it came to a point where we didn't have anything in the stores to like keep, us protected for this pandemic. Now there's a plethora of options. And now they're selling like masks for like $25 for one bag. So I could have cut out some underwear and put them inside of a plastic bag and hung them up and sold them to somebody, and they'd be like, ooh, $25.
They're selling $25 masks?
Yes, in the drugstores for one. And I'm like, I need to get a side hustle and be out there selling my cutout underwear with rubber band straps on them and selling them to people. That's all I'm saying. Like, I need to get a hustle.
Or underwear or bras or something.
Bras. And I don't know if anybody saw earlier posting my thing. I have sanitary napkins, clean ones, people. But just there's a variation of things that are out there that we could be using to be side hustling. Like just stand in front of your local stores with whatever thing you got in your house, staple some rubber bands to it and sell them because people are buying them. $25 mask for one mask. Okay.
For one mask. Now what I was thinking too is, first of all, put y'all side hustle. What would be your side hustle in today's time? Put it in the comments real fast so y'all can read it. What I was thinking too is, I was like, whenever this pandemic first got started, all the toilet tissue, all that, everybody was on their high horse, like, oh, this toilet tissue $5.99. Oh, we ain't even got none that, girl. Now I went to Home Depot the other day, girl. Toilet tissue is 22 cents. I'm like, oh, okay, all that
right.
surplus y'all to order. Now it's daggone near free. You know what I'm saying?
See, and that's the thing about it. I just said wait for it. Like, and it's still about people are buying it, but because people are so anxiety written behind everything, they feel like this $25 mask is going to keep their whole body clean. Like, no, but people are buying it. So your auntie Gwen said shoes. I guess that's gonna be her side hustle.
Yes, y'all follow my auntie Gwen Dory. She does make some banging shoes, and I'm waiting on mine to come right now.
Special really?
Special made. Yes, please follow my auntie Gwen Dory because I will be posting it when I get it in the mail. I cannot wait. Some banging shoes, custom made shoes, and they are really good. They are really high class. So y'all follow my auntie Gwen Dory right now. Who else said what, Sha?
Let me see. Let's see if we go back to the comments here so I can go through here. Word nice and white, stay in your lane. That was too funny. Looking a mess on the street while I was about to get hit. LOL. $25 mask. Yes, Uplate mask. Okay, now I'll order one. I think it says shoes.
Hey.
Deatica said my side hustle about to be figuring out how Trump only pays $750 on taxes for the last 10 years. Listen.
What?
Listen. Because I know I got a bill saying, listen, those Uber rides you did, you got to pay, these taxes for that. So I know I owe. So I want to know what he did. It says, anxiety is definitely driving the sales of that stuff up. Please post her IG account. So See the Style says she wants to know about your auntie stuff. So
okay, you see Gwen Doria, make sure you follow her so that
I'll
when the shoe does
I'll
come
do a
out.
screenshot of her page on our page. So make sure you follow our page.
Okay, cool. So, make sure you follow our story. We'll put it in our story. Okay, so we got 2 minutes left, right?
Yes, we got 2 minutes left.
Okay.
And also, here's the other thing that we'll follow up on for next week. Oh no, let's just end it because we'll talk about it next week. It'll be too short. But remember, everybody, tomorrow, tune in here 7:30 Eastern and 4:30 Pacific time. We're gonna be interviewing Webster Taylor. He has an amazing single out, Wake Up, and it's gonna be a great interview. So hopefully y'all can be here for it.
Yes, and make sure y'all follow our YouTube page in the link in the bio. It will not be on IGTV. It will be on our YouTube. Follow our YouTube. Follow our Facebook page because we know y'all on Facebook.